Well, it's a Libran Super Moon, New Moon. So we have to have flowers when it's Libra, of course. Welcome to this reading, this tarot reading for the Libran Super Moon, 17th of October, 2020. The Super Moon was actually this morning in Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time, but it's now the afternoon, but I'm just having a quick look at the chart, and I have really written quite extensively about this great big conjunction, so I won't go into it too much right now. But the important thing today is that this new moon, which is this over here, the moon and sun conjunction, which is a new moon, and it is a super moon, is in a T-square with Mars, retrograde, Black Moon, Lilith, and Eris, squaring off the Jupiter, Pluto, Saturn conjunction. So it's actually really, really important. I've just drawn it's a cardinal T-square here that intensifies the energy of the already very intense Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter conjunction. And having the new moon squaring that and opposing retrograde Mars really it's got things cooking. It's like we're in a pressure cooker in a way. And in so many ways, and I've written quite extensively about this, we are in a kind of unravelling right now. So just to cut to the chase, I'm going to use the Dakini the oracle, the Tantric Dakini oracle, which is really one of my favorite and my oldest. So I think it was my first tarot pack given to me when I was about 18, so it's a long time ago, nearly 300 years ago. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so I'll just tune in and I will read from these. So the first card is the present. The card on my left, but probably on your right, is the just recent past. And the card on my right and your left is what's coming towards us. So right now in the present, we are in a very mysterious kind of time where we don't really know. It's a time of incredible uncertainty and mystery. It's a threefold riddle. And it's interesting that it's got people wearing the covered faces, the burqas and things. But these cards were designed probably I think in the early 70s. So in those days, that wasn't such a huge burning issue as it is in these days. But what this card signifies is the mystery, is the uncertainty. We don't really know. We don't know where we're going. We don't know what's going to happen. In the recent past, everything was changing and moving, and we thought things were just maybe passing through. We thought the coronavirus was maybe just passing through, but it all seemed temporary. And again, this card really has to do with transitory things that are changing and moving quite fast, which has been happening and has brought us to this time now where we don't really know what's going on. Coming towards us, self-centered, self-created. So this is actually a really great card, and this is really a card about how we do have a choice here. We can either choose to go against the flow of what is going on, and really the COVID crisis and climate emergency and all the things that are happening right now on the planet are all part of this great big unraveling, this great dismantling of the patriarchy, of the way things have been, which, let's face it, has brought us to our knees, and not only us, but our animal brothers and sisters, the amount of extinctions going on and wildlife and ecocides that are going on. Everything is really compromised. So we really can either go on resisting this and denying that this is happening, or go with it, but stay really centered in our hearts and in our spirits, and to follow really everything that we love, to really focus on what you love to do, where you love to be, who you love, loving yourself, that filling yourself with this golden light of love, this golden nectar, if you like, that is love, filling every cell of your body. And therein you can create a sort of resistance to the despair that so many are feeling right now. And I'm sitting here lucky enough to be able to just do this tarot reading for you and I'm not in a place where my life is being threatened or with no food or completely lost. I'm so, so lucky. And so many of us, and I'm sure many of you watching, are very lucky too. So we need to use that luck really to fill our cups with this love and then to share it and spread it around as much as possible. So this is just a little quick glimpse really of this supermoon and what is going on, this Libran supermoon, which is involved in the T-square, in a powerful cardinal T-square with the Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter conjunction, and opposing the retrograde Mars with dark moon Lilith and Eris. And Eris is to do with the chaos, is the chaos and the trouble and all the falling apart, everything falling apart and breaking down. And dark moon Lilith is I think kind of the new feminine that is rising, which is independent of the patriarchy. And this is what we really must focus on now, very much. So thank you very much for your attention. And, I wish you really well, and I hope everything goes well for you. And stay in your heart, stay with what you love. Thank you. Talk soon.